This is Israel's Dimona nuclear weapons complex, where the regime's first atomic bomb is believed to have been developed with Western assistance. Today, Israel is believed to possess up to 400 nuclear warheads in its atomic arsenal. That is the third largest atomic weapons arsenal in the world, after the United States and Russia. Israel has defied international calls to sign the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, the NPT. Tel Aviv has never been put under effective pressure to allow international inspectors visit its atomic weapons facilities, thanks to unwavering U.S. diplomatic cover for the regime over the past decades. America's diplomatic cover for the Israeli nuclear weapons program has come to be known as one of the most outstanding examples of U.S. double standards regarding atomic arms. Now a new report reveals successive U.S. presidents have given written assurances to the Israelis that America will never force them to give up their nukes.
Its continued support for Israel, carte blanche, is merely a reflection of the fact that it's not a force for good, it is a force for evil, and in fact is incessantly pushing war and creating conflict and threatening the whole world with world war on a regular basis. So in truth, let us be fair here. The United States has been pretty consistent in this regard. I don't know who is serious out there who would really claim that the United States is endeavoring to create a more peaceful and just world.
According to the report by The New Yorker, Donald Trump has become the fourth U.S. president to sign a secret letter promising not to force Israel to relinquish its atomic warheads. Trump signed the letter not long after taking office in early 2017. The U.S. administration was reportedly pressured by Israel's ambassador to the United States to sign the letter in February 2017. The New Yorker report says the Israelis' aggressiveness in demanding Trump's signature even outraged some White House officials. The report has further exposed the depth of Israeli influence in U.S. politics. Critics believe it is highly hypocritical of the U.S. to give written assurances to Israel that it can keep its nukes, while the U.S. unilaterally pulls out of an international nuclear agreement with Iran. The Iran nuclear deal was the result of years of international diplomacy, but Trump withdrew from it in May.
Who's the real threat here? How is it possible that we consider Iran a non-nuclear state, accused of having nuclear weapons, absurdly so given that it is the most inspected nation on the planet, while there sits Israel with no inspections of Dimona, even though Mordecai Vanunu, a hero of humanity, made very clear that Israel has nuclear weapons. It is the worst kept secret in the world, and yet it is never subject to nuclear weapons inspections. The world is literally upside down, and those of us who are paying attention know it.
Israel's nuclear arsenal is seen as the most serious threat to peace and stability in the Middle East. It's the biggest obstacle to efforts aimed at establishing a nuclear weapons-free zone in the region. Yet, the U.S. is unwilling to even consider disarming Israeli regime. America itself has the largest atomic arsenal and is the only country to have used nuclear weapons against another nation. The U.S. has so far failed to move towards nuclear disarmament as demanded by the NPT. It is instead spending billions of dollars to overhaul its atomic warheads and delivery systems.
That the actions of the United States makes the world a much more dangerous place, and nuclear proliferation, something that it was supposedly signed on to in previous agreements, has been countered by U.S. actions. Whether they speak words of peace or nuclear disarmament or not, their actions make clear that the proliferation of nuclear weapons is actually what their policies are very much enforcing.
Observers warn that the U.S. nuclear double standards puts the whole humanity at risk.